Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel for another plan with me. If you are new here, welcome. I am glad you are here. Every week I do new plan with me's and I have a certain project going on, but this week is my normal plan with me in my A&N weeks 7x A&N weeks. That's not a weeks planner, it's a 7x9 planner. My goodness, my A&N 7x9 planner. So this is the planner that I created for my shop. That is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love this planner so much. And I love their new kit format. So last month, let me see what month I'm in. Okay, I'm in August. So not technically last month, but for August sale dates earlier this month. I mean, by the time this video comes up, it's the last day of August. So anyways, earlier this month, I released a whole bunch of kits in a new format. And this week and last week, I had used kits that utilize the new format. Y'all, I'm digging this whole new format. It makes me so happy. I don't know what took me so long to get to this. So slowly but surely, I will start updating older listings that I definitely want to keep in the shop, especially if they're exclusive art, to this new format because it's so functional. So functional. Love it. Okay, so this kit this week is exclusive art to my shop. It is titled 19th Amendment. It's there for to mark 100 years that women have gained the right to vote. And with it obviously being an election year at the same time, I felt this was really fitting. I did not want to save this kit until election week. I felt like it needed to be done in the month of August when the very last state ratified that women could have the right to vote. So what better week than the very last week of August? So yes, exclusive art to my shop. I don't know. I think this kit will stay up through, the end of the year, maybe earlier, but because it is obviously to mark a certain occasion, I don't know if it is going to be something that stays in the shop permanently. So if you do like this kit, grab it while you can. I know it's like some odd color choices. You wouldn't think that like reds and blues go with green, yellow, and purple, even though those are all colors that are in the rainbow. But I chose it because I chose those colors because I wanted to mark, the suffragettes from over in England and then obviously here in the US, and both of them have similar colors but then distinctive colors. So that's what I wanted to do. So let's get into it. It was a busy week. At least Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were busy. By the time I hit honestly, the week was just busy. I sit here and try and say that by the end of the week it wasn't, but usually by the end of the week I stop marking down in my other planner what I'm actually doing, so sometimes I forget what I did. Go figure. So on Monday, I went and printed another batch of monthly functional subs. As a reminder, 1 October, all of our subs now become subscription only. There will be no more one-time purchase option, and this is because they've been growing, and so I need to be able to know specific numbers so that I can get them out in a timely manner and continue to maintain timeliness for the rest of my shop. However, with the subs, that means you save money if you subscribe, and to know that the palettes are going to change every month and that the art for mystery kits is exclusive. There we go. And 1 October, weeks formatted kits are coming to the subscription. So, yay. And I am excited to show you what I have up my sleeve. So, printed another batch of monthly functional subs, used my favorite character sticker to mark that I was printing from. The shop is now Paper and Thread. Used to be Sweet Avis paper. I got to change my links down below in videos going forward. So, marked with another full box. This is kind of how I always do my Mondays. Something big, then full box, and then I do the rest of it. So then I had to finish designing some mystery kits, work on a mail drop, and do emails. And it was a lot of computers going on at once right then. So, yeah, that's what that was. And then I am working on getting everything ready. Oh, that character sticker. Sorry, I'm just like squirrel. That character sticker is from Once More with Love. But we are heading into where our school year is about to start. I haven't decided if I am going to start on Labor Day or the day after Labor Day, or if I'm going to wait until the 14th. I just don't know yet. So, decisions. I don't know. I just don't know yet. So anyways, I worked on the schoolroom, to start updating everything. And when that's all updated, I'll like take a picture or maybe do a little like video walkthrough or whatnot to show how I organized our new school year, and everything. But that character sticker was from Happy Dia. Figured it worked pretty good. And then I needed to update my card info on a couple other sites that I had forgot the week before. My business card was hacked, and so we had to cancel everything, and I had to wait for a new card to come, and then I had to update all of that stuff. And then that evening, the kids had Taekwondo, and that sticker was from Once More with Love again. Moving on to Tuesday, put my full box up at the top. So see, these are like the colors that I'm talking about. I think they go really, really well together, and it definitely marks that these colors belong to certain organizations. So full box. Love me some glitter headers. Always using glitter headers. I don't really use other like typical headers anymore, unless I'm doing like a 52 weeks plan type thing or a memory plan. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, it was also a cutting day. Massive cutting day. So if you remember, was it last week that I was having all the trouble with, oh my gosh, you guys, I just flipped through my planner and I totally skipped a week. I flipped to a different week. Luckily, there's 5 weeks in a planner, so, oops. Anyways, was it? No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before that I was having like massive technology issues and stuff. So like the royal we, meaning just me, did a ton of cutting last week and then obviously this week. So once again, that is from Sweet Ava's Paper, which is now rebranded to Paper and Thread. And then I went ahead and put down one of the new half boxes that we have in our kits that have the grid inside of them, or as, you know, if you grew up in the 90s, you know it as graph paper. So use that to mark that I needed to do the budget, needed to put in numbers into our budget, and then that evening we had our finance talk. And that sticker is from Bubble Mon Sticker Co. So yes, my husband and I have a finance talk every month where we go over our budget. We see how much we spent on food, gas, bills, whatever it needs to be, and just see where we're at. That's, you know, and it was a really quick conversation this month because I had already canceled twice on him, and I was like, okay, well, I can't push it off till next month. We're going to do it, but it's got to be quick. It's going to be like to the point. Let's get it done. So, and then I ordered groceries that night. We FaceTimed that one, and then I ended up picking up groceries later that evening. And that sticker right there, which that yellow I feel is just very perfect and fitting for this kit, it was from Happy Dia. Moving on to Wednesday, put my full box down at the bottom because that's where I love it to go. Not always. I don't always do it down there, but sometimes I do. So when you're working as a righty, when you're working on Wednesday with this big oversized coil until you start to fill it up with stickers, put something in between the like back end of the pages to kind of lift that area up so that you're not fighting the coil, that your hand is actually resting on top of the coil and you're easy to do it. So you're easy to get down to the paper. That's my little hack for the day, okay? And if you're a lefty, then when you're working on Thursday, just do the same thing, and that way your hand is resting on the coil and not fighting with the coil. So Wednesday was another cutting day, so I marked that with a cute little Tara from Pumpkin Paper Co. Love me some Taras. I just got my Wizard Customs back from her, and they are absolutely adorable. I got one for me, and I got one for my daughter, and my daughter picked out all of their stuff, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So, moving on, worked on the schoolroom again that day. In fact, every day I've been working on the schoolroom in some form of fashion or another, because I really only have small bits of time here and there to work on it. Then again, I am a veteran homeschooler, so I kind of know how much time I need to put. But then again, I also moved from one schoolroom to a new room, so I am having to rearrange things. So anyways, that little character sticker was from Once More with Love. And then we had dance that evening for my daughter, which we sit in the hot car because no parents and families are allowed in the studio right now, so that we maintain social distancing. So it's hot down here in Texas, and so we sweat it out in the car. I figure if she's sweating it in the dance studio, we can sweat it in the car. It's not that big of a deal. So another sticker from Sweet Ava's Paper, or Paper and Thread. I'll probably get the two confused, so just know that Sweet Ava's Paper is synonymous with Paper and Thread, and Paper and Thread is Sweet Ava's Paper. So, yeah. And then the boys had Taekwondo that evening, and that was marked by Once More with Love. Moving on to Thursday, full box up at the top. I kind of like this whole Tuesday, Thursday with the full box up at the top, because it lets me get to play with, I obviously have my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays where I like to put my full boxes, and I kind of try and be a little different Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I'm really digging putting the full box back up on Thursdays, and then being a little bit more fluid with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's that. So Thursday, did a big mail drop. I did a few mail drops this last week. That was just to get everything out. And then this was marked by character from Joy of Planning. Another glitter header. Cannot go without my glitter headers. Glitter headers are like the best invention. I love them. They bring so much like personality and just sparkle to every single spread. It's just great. I love it. So right here, my pen decides to like die on me, which is crazy and I think what it was is it's one of those new Sharpie S Gel pens that I really, really like. And it was clicked open, whatever. The tip was out of it. And I think it's just kind of dry at this point. I don't know. But it died on me. So I was grabbing a new pen. And then I did emails because it was emails. Worked on the schoolroom again. Figured I didn't need to do another school character for that one. But, and partly because I wanted to mark this one with a specific sticker. I'm waiting for me to get to it because I put it down first before I write. So there's a little dumpster fire because the AC upstairs where I work is out again. And then during my cutting session that day, the power went out. And so I lost 10 pages because the power goes out in the middle of a cutting session. You're not going to be able to restart. Things are just not going to go well. I lost 10 pages. It was not fun. It was not fun. So that little character sticker is from Once More with Love. I figured it was pretty fitting for what happened that afternoon. And then that evening, or later that afternoon, we had dance again. And I marked this by an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Moving on to Friday. That's right. Where am I going to put the full box? Remember how I said I like to be fluid with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? It's like I just don't know where I'm going to put the full boxes. And sometimes it depends solely on if I have a double box or not. If I have a double box, I will normally put like the box again down at the bottom on Friday so that I have, can put the double box in the middle on Saturday and Sunday. It just really depends. So packaged a whole ton of orders on Friday, and that was marked by a little character sticker from Happy Dia. That's my favorite packaging sticker in the world. Like, I have multiple sheets, and I'm gonna have to buy more because I just love one, because it's skinny and tall, and it isn't wide, so it goes perfect with like my sticky notes. That's what I love. And then I did. Why is my cat climbing on everything? Oh my goodness, cat, please don't knock anything over. Oh, jeez. Cats, I'm telling you. Did a mail drop. So another big mail drop done that day. And then full box. So love the full box. going on, glitter header, and then this is the another third box with that grid pattern in the grid pattern in the box. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of what I'm supposed to be saying. That morning I met one of our fellow customers in the group, Susan. Her and I live in the same town and needed to exchange some products, so we met at a central location and had a wonderful time talking for an hour and a half. So that was fun. My kids, I get home and my kids were like, "Where were you, Mom? What were you doing? Huh? I'm like, my goodness, you guys, let me have an adult conversation." And then I worked on vault graphics. So Tuesday, September 1st, our vault for monthly functional subs and mystery kits opens up. This is where you can get the past year of monthly functional subs plus an exclusive palette in the mini options, and then you can get December's through this last month's mystery kit as well in the mini option. More details will be up on the website, and I'll go through everything on Tuesday. But yes, this is how I celebrate our shop anniversary. We are hitting 4 years in September. I'm super excited. And then obviously I did some designing that in between for a couple of hours. Saturday morning, put the full box down at the bottom, moved to the top, and I wanted to sleep in. I was so tired, you guys, so tired. I wonder if my cat is like, "Hey, let me climb on everything because you closed the door and I want to get out." Like, I'm over here, so if you hear like this little scuffle going on, it's because I'm fighting with my cat right now because she's wanting to get into everything and use her claws to say, "Hey." So, kitty, we're not climbing on everything. Okay? Ow. All right. Go, go, go. Okay. Pardon the interruption. Anyways, I love sleep, okay? But I woke up to something crazy and morning adventures. And I needed a sticker, so I used the sticker from Tipsy Dog Designs. I don't use a lot of quote stickers in my things. There's a morning adventure with the cops being called on the neighbors. One of our neighbors had a robbery, and it just turned a little bit more violent. We don't know if the robbers actually got anything, and it just, so we've been talking with neighbors, and just, it's crazy. It's like, you hear these things happening. This happened 2 doors down away from me, so I'm very, like, eyes and ears open. We have cameras on the houses, like, just, I'm not happy with everything right now, but I needed to mark that so that I can remember, and I've made notes elsewhere on exactly what happened, and I'm not going to go into all the details and stuff. It was just adventures. And then I did a whole ton of filming on Saturday. Like, when I say a whole ton of filming, I'm talking about I am caught up on 52 weeks of Halloween. That's right, you guys. It's been a minute. It's been a hard journey getting caught up. I'm caught up. So my plan is, right now while I'm doing these voiceovers, as soon as I'm done with this one, I'm going to do a 52 weeks of Halloween voiceover, another 52 weeks of Halloween voiceover, and then this last week's 52 weeks of Halloween voiceover, so that we can get back to our regular scheduled programming. Because I got some things I want to do. I have some things I want to do in my weeks planner, especially considering that it's like the start of a new month, and I'm like, okay, like, let's get this. You need to track a couple of things. So anyways, and then the little stitch quarter box with the FaceTime script. I don't remember what font this is. I think this font is font number 6 in my shop, but it's been a minute since I've used scripts for anything in my planner, so it is. And then I pulled out this little to-do script, but I thought it was a little too big, and so I pulled out the January little book of scripts, which I have taken down because they really haven't sold, and I really haven't been able to stay on top of them. But I grabbed this little to-do right here to just mark in this box that I need to do voiceovers. I needed to get YouTube schedule done, and I definitely need to do the Instagram schedule. I've been really, really slacking on Instagram, and that needs to stop. That needs to stop. And so I've got to get all of that stuff scheduled today, amongst a ton of other things that need to be done, because tomorrow, which is Monday, which is the day you're watching this, so today, I have a doctor's appointment, which is going to pretty much wipe out. I probably will only have about 3 hours of work that I'm able to do on that day, just because, doctors. Anyways, full box put down, and then glitter header, followed by a sticky note, and you can't really read what it says there, but it was just me talking about how I need to prep the vault listings. So they don't obviously go live, but I need to work on them, and I need to make sure that the verbiage is correct, that everybody is understanding, that it's easy to select what you want and stuff, so that I'm not running ragged getting it done. I know I'm a little on the close to deadline time frame, but it is what it is. Sometimes that is, and everything. I will do my little disclaimer, because I know some of you will probably order or be interested. These are true made to order items, because obviously there's nothing I can do with them afterwards. So these are true made to order, so processing times will not be the normal processing times. These will have a longer processing times of probably 4 to 5 weeks, just because I'm going to have to fit them in also with everything else. So I wanted to be clear about that. I'm going to try and get them out as quickly as I can, but we'll see. I always put a buffer in my processing times as well. 2 weeks ago, remember the tech problems? That's why. That sticker was Once More with Love. And then on Sunday, I needed to prep next week. That was from Happy Dia. And then I worked on the schoolroom again that day, and that is from the Coffee Monsters Go. Moving on to the sidebar. I didn't really know what I wanted to put in the sidebar this week. I struggle with sidebar stuff. Just because I've done everything in my week, there isn't really anything that I need to track too much. So it's not something that's ever like it's the same thing every week. Some weeks I struggle really, really bad. Other weeks is really, really easy. And I'll say that this was a struggle week. So I decided to put down the header workity work, because I did a lot of work this week, and just mark what I did, like what was the main thing that happened. I could, I guess, technically mark my work hours, but then I would need to actually write those down in the planner that I'm referring to, because I film these after the week is done, so that, one day I'll do true plan with me. It's like I'll plan ahead, but, that also involves me talking, which is really kind of weird that I'm talking now, but like talking through a video is really weird for me. I enjoy watching other people's, but I just feel weird doing it. Anyways, that was what my work schedule looked like this last week. Lots of printing and lots of cutting, with some package days in there for sure. And then I was like, well, what do I fill this other area up with? Like, I have no clue. There's this big area. There's not really anything I need to fill it up with. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put the things that was really, really important about being an adult this week, which are always money related, because when you have to be an adult, it always involves money in some way, shape, or form. So put the header being an adult, and then the 3 things that I ended up marking in that 3-spot checklist, which I absolutely love the new checklist. I dropped them down from 6 spots down to 3, and I love it, because you could still make them as long as you need them to. So I ended up putting in balance books, doing the YNAB numbers, which is you need a budget, and then our finance talk. And then I marked that I did have some me time this week, because I made sure with it being busy. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. It looks great. I love the weekend banner I have down, and it's great. We'll see you later. Bye.